I feel like there is a void. There's something missing. To me, it feels like everything is overly dramatized, overly sensationalized, and dumbed down as well. The L-Train TV is going to be a show that spotlights anything going on in the community, music, TV, any and all topics are open for discussion. But what we want to do is make it thoughtful, make it a show that you don't feel like you're dumbing down. You don't feel like you just killed tons of brain cells in 30 minutes. It's something that you can take away from something from it as well. This is how I think about it now. Just like the body can't survive on junk food alone, neither can the mind. I'm about to get my ass kicked out there. I have a feeling she's not playing games. Just a feeling. Hey, look. Already.
Hi, I am Erhueh, and I am a Zumba fitness instructor. I've been an instructor for over a year, and I currently teach here at Randall Recreation Center in Washington, D.C., Southwest, every Thursday at 6 p.m., and I do this through the Sasha Bruce Youth Work Program, which is a nonprofit here in D.C. Okay. Is this anyone's first Zumba class? Okay, great. No burden. That's wonderful. I have two things to tell you. Number one, please make sure that you stay hydrated. Hopefully you do drink water. There are no breaks officially, but if you have to pause and go get some water, please do so. Strongly recommend that you do that in between songs. But if you have to do it while the song is on, no problem. I won't tell you why. It's no big deal. But just make sure whatever you do, don't stop completely. If you feel like you need to kind of slow down and kind of get your heart rate back down, just kind of walk up and down the room. Don't just stop completely. If you don't get the moves, no big deal. Don't worry about it. Don't be intimidated. The biggest thing is to have a good time. I'm doing something that you're like, ooh, I can't do that. That's okay. Just do whatever you can do to the best of your ability and have a good time. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Come on, get on, guys. Come on.
Class, and I just got my heart rate down to a normal level.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for that.
No problem. You did a good job.
High five. So I just wanted to talk to you afterwards, just to, first of all, thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I needed that workout.
Good.
It was right on time.
Good.
Why Zumba? Why did you pick Zumba?
So about, this is 2014, so a couple of years ago, I was kind of in a rut. I wasn't exercising, but I knew that I wanted to do something. And traditionally, exercise is just boring. I mean, let's just be honest. You know, people like to pretend that exercise is exciting, but for the most part, until you get your rhythm, to start and to find something that you really enjoy is very difficult and can kind of be overwhelming and a bit discouraging. So I was kind of trying to figure out what to do, because at the time for me the gym was just extremely monotonous and boring. So one of my line sisters told me about a Zumba class at a rec center in Southeast DC, and she was like, oh, come, let's do the class. And I was like, Because my exposure to Zumba was limited to like infomercials that you kind of see on like a Saturday afternoon while you clean your house. And to be totally honest, full disclosure, it just did not look appealing to me. It looked kind of cheesy. And so when she presented it to me, I was like, I don't know. But I tried it, and from day one, I fell in love. And so that was my first class, and that was approximately like late spring of 2012. And I tried that class, and then kind of just Zumba hopped all over town, DC, Maryland, Virginia, and was taking Zumba like 5 times a week. Just out of the sheer enjoyment of it. And it was just, something I fell in love with. It was a great cardio workout. I enjoyed it. And then I became a Zumba instructor at the prompting of one of the teachers at a class that I took very frequently. And one day after class, she was like, so when you getting certified? And I was like, what? What do you mean? Like, I'm just a participant. And she was like, no, you should really, think about it. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm not, I'm just trying to get, my life together. I'm not really interested in that. And, she kind of let it go. And then every once in a while, she would kind of, poke me after class. And then one day, during a class, like class session, we're moving, we're sweating, she told me to get on stage with her. I taught a song with her, and I loved it. I had a blast. And so, very, very long story short, I ended up getting licensed in January of 2013, and I've been teaching ever since. Awesome.
Can someone expect to lose a substantial amount of weight just by doing it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's, to be totally honest, a lot of people in the fitness community look down on Zumba because they don't consider it a real workout. But as you, I'm sure, can attest, and anyone who's actually taken a class, it's a real workout. Most people cannot run at the same pace on a treadmill for an hour unless you are an athlete. But most people can dance for 60 minutes because you're tricking your body, you're tricking your mind into doing something that is fitness related, but it's doing something that you enjoy. You'll be hard pressed to find someone who can say that they enjoy running for 60 minutes. I dare you to find 10 people.
That person.
It's just difficult, but to say to someone, I bet you could probably enjoy dancing for 60 minutes to music that you would be dancing to at your house anyway, or on the weekend, you will find, that person. So is it possible to lose weight just doing Zumba? Absolutely. Zumba burns anywhere between 300 to 800 calories an hour, really depending on how hard you push yourself, what your fitness level is, how much you weigh. There are a lot of different factors, but you can't beat that. You really can't beat that.
So, the music. Let's talk about it.
Okay, let's talk.
So, we're in class, and I feel like I'm just
at the club, right?
Whoop, whoop. Come on, talk to me about it.
So, I cannot get into it if I don't feel it. I can't sell you something that I myself do not believe. So, you'll never hear me play something or choreograph something that is a song that I personally do not like. And so, more than likely, if I like it, I'm going to assume that my students will like it as well. So, I love Caribbean music. I love Brazilian music. I love African music. I love Latin music. So those are the types of things that you'll hear in my classes. And Zumba is so unique that no one class is created equally. So you'll have some classes that are very much oriented towards, Latin music. But you'll have other classes that might be oriented towards a little bit more of a world feel. So you'll get a little bit of everything. There is a particular formula that as instructors we do follow. So you'll always get that Latin beat, but I'll do Afro-Brazilian, I'll do West African music, I'll do something from the islands, I'll do a top 40 song off of a hip hop radio station. It's a blend because I want you to feel like you're at a party. That's essentially what Zumba is. It's a party, but it's also a workout. And I want you to feel like you are at a party. You just so happen to be burning calories while you're there.
I feel like I was at a party.
Good. I did my job.
You absolutely did.
Something very opposite of what I do here. I don't really have a social life because if I'm not working, I'm doing a side hustle. If I'm not doing a side hustle, I'm doing some project that I don't get paid for. If I'm not doing that, I'm working out. If I'm not working out, I'm sleeping. So I don't really, so what is suffering is my social life, sadly. But I think balance is important, so I absolutely do not advocate not having a social life. I'm trying to find balance and trying to figure out, what to scale back because I think having just a genuine good time and not having to be somewhere because you have to be there is important. But, I'm working on that every day.
So if one day you just had nothing at all to do, no work, no side hustle, no workout, nothing, what would you do? Other than sleep, what would you do?
I would be at home catching up on things that I've recorded on my DVR. I'm such a dork. I mean,
but the social life though, what happened?
I know. You know what? Because like I told you, inherently I am an introvert. Like I'm a hermit. I don't need to be outside and in the mix of everything. To be at home by myself, just like not doing anything, is heaven to me. Like it's bliss. I would prefer that than to go out and be around a whole bunch of people. But I guess that's like the life of an introvert. But if I had nothing to do and nowhere to be, I would be at home catching up on trashy reality TV that has been sitting on my DVR and I just haven't had time to watch.
Now, I was reading the other day, just looking at like the top headlines or whatever of the day, and CDC had put out the statistics for 2013 statistics. And I was super alarmed, kind of, sort of, but not really. The top 3 leading causes of death in our community: heart disease, cancer, and stroke. So to me, that says not enough people are moving.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how do you think we can get more people in?
I think, wow, I mean, that's a challenge that even myself as an instructor, I kind of deal with a lot, just trying to figure out how to convince people to come because unfortunately, we'll find a myriad of excuses. My hair, it's raining, I have to work late, I don't have anyone to watch the kids. So I think classes like Zumba, and even if it's not Zumba, because everyone doesn't like Zumba, but it's about finding what it is that you like and can commit to. Even if you're just getting up and moving for 20 minutes a day, 3 times a week. Even if you're getting up from your desk at work and walking some laps around the building for 10 minutes, and you do that every hour. By the end of the day, you'll have, done almost 90 minutes of exercise. So it's trying to find whatever it is that you like. Ideally, find an accountability partner, because a lot of times when we do things ourselves and no one holds us accountable, if we decide we don't want to do it anymore, there's no one to pull us up and say, come on, you said you were going to do this, we said we're going to do this. So I think it's just a matter of first making the decision that you're the priority and your health is a primary concern. And then once you reach that place, finding what is it that you want to do and that will excite you. Some people love to walk. Some people like to bowl. I mean, whatever it is that you like to do, you just have to do it and be consistent.
Well, how has your eating changed since you have started working out?
Well, a year before I started working out, I completed a half marathon.
Okay.
And so at the conclusion of the half marathon, I kind of felt like, okay, so what's next? Like, you know, this half marathon is done. I feel like I kind of can't go back to business as usual. I need to kind of do something. And so I said, well, I know I want to change my eating habits. I don't know what that looks like necessarily, but I know that I want to be more intentional about how I eat. Because, I mean, like anyone else, I have a very busy lifestyle. I don't really have a lot of downtime. And at the time, I was kind of just eating for the purpose of not being hungry anymore. After doing a lot of research, I said, you know what, I think I'm going to become a vegetarian for 90 days. I'm going to give up meat just because, you know, a lot of the things that I read attributed a lot of our ailments, at least in this country, to meat and the meat industry. And I said, I'm going to try this for 90 days. I'm going to see how I feel. On the 90th day, I said, I can do this. You know, I mentioned, again, watch who you tell your dreams to, what I was going to do to some friends. And they were like, you're going to give up meat? Like, why would you do that? I don't understand. You're going to go cold turkey? Maybe you should try for just a couple of days a week. And I'm just like, no, I can do this. Like, it's not a problem. The 90th day came, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do this. So that was 3 years ago. I didn't exercise or anything. I just wanted to change my eating habits. So I was a vegetarian for a year, not for the purpose of weight loss, just trying to be more intentional about my eating habits. Because when you become a vegetarian, you don't get to just decide, I'm hungry, what am I going to eat? Because it's something that you have to make a conscious decision about every day about what you're going to eat, because vegetarian options just aren't readily available. So a year later is when I actually started to exercise, and that's when I combined better eating habits with exercise.
I noticed that you smiled the entire time we were in class.
Yes.
What's the reason behind the smile?
Because I'm really having a good time.
You are?
Yeah.
Genuinely, you're having a good time?
Genuinely, it's not forced. If anyone who knows me personally knows that I am not a smiler at all. Like, people ask me multiple times a day who don't know me, what's wrong? Because I'm just not a smiler. I usually have very serious disposition. I'm usually deep in thought. But when I'm up here in front of the class and I'm smiling, because I am truly, genuinely at joy. Like, I'm enjoying myself. So,
I mean, it's definitely contagious, because I was smiling a little bit too.
and that's the point, you know. Too embarrassed to actually say.
You gotta say. You gotta say.
Okay, so let's just say that my DVR likes VH1.
Oh, so you're into the...
Don't judge me.
Love
Don't judge me.
and
I'm not saying I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that my DVR.
Wait, even Black Ink?
My DVR tends to like VH1. Occasionally MTV. Definitively ABC on Thursdays.
Oh, we got two.
You know, it's just I love reality TV. Sorry, you know, I love being an intellectual, but I decompress with reality TV. I mean, sue me. Sorry.
You decompress with Jocelyn and
Who's
Mimi.
that?
Oh my God, did you see the
Who is that?
No, wait. The Mimi
Who is that?
video?
But who is that?
She's on VH1.
I saw it.
You saw it?
I'm
I just saw the Snapchat.
You're lying.
I just saw they have pictures. I just saw the thumb. What are they called? Thanks so much, Stephanie.
You're welcome.
Thanks for working me out.
No problem.
I will be sore tomorrow.
Good job.
Thanks to you.
Have some salt. Soak.
Okay. And the word of the motto of the day, don't tell your dreams to everybody. Boom.
Don't do it.